the charming night. There is peace and calm in your troubled mind. Let the music of the flute play in the distance take you deeper, deeper in the realms of your flight. When the sky is turning dark and strong, and the long hours of the day are past, it is time to see the twilight and the stars. Open your arms to embrace the beautiful night, beautiful night. There is a beautiful countryside in Lancaster. It's called the Amish country. The Amish people, live without using aeroplanes, without using cars. They drive in buggies, use horses, no electricity. They have the beautiful candle flame for light. They wear cloth which is hewn at home, not tailored, and a very simplistic, pure life. So on my way back in the car, it's May, the date is still the 18th. I don't know, this 18th is very mysterious, I'll have to unravel it myself. Feelings. Feelings, there are feelings. There are feelings all around me. Feelings are rising in my heart, rising in my heart, rising in my heart. There was a sunny day that brought a bunch of happy feelings. A smile I never got before, the look of blissful surprise. Those almond eyes spoke to me much more the quivering lips could say. No one ever held my arm like that. Not one has touched me inside. Beyond the clatter of running horses, past the rustic band that played, something ran deeper than the current, sharper than the country air. I heard the softest murmur of words. To take a promise for just anything, I tied my tongue and held my breath. Cannot lose her on 2 words said. I couldn't take the promise. In my heart, there are hundreds of feelings, ethereal feelings, lovely feelings, feelings for you, my sweetheart. Feelings, there are feelings rising in my heart, rising in my heart. Sweet night brought me an angel dream, told me a princess was coming. Sometimes you cannot wait to see the picture you've been imagining. Like God's own child, the purest being, she came to sight like the flowing wind, like a beauteous song, her presence rose, settling tenderly like a sweet white rose. In my heart, there are hundreds of feelings, ethereal feelings, lovely feelings, feelings for you, my sweetheart. Feelings, there are feelings rising in my heart, rising in my heart. So Nanati, you always wanted to know what all I did after my study hours are over. So this one was written in Windsor, Nova Scotia, in Canada. It's a very beautiful country. You must have visited it, you know? Ma'am must have. Nova Scotia. Ma'am. It's beautiful, ma'am, you must go. The richest man. One sweet summer night in America, I became the richest man. The whole world came into my lap, and my life throbbed in my arms. Sweet angel of music and love divine, she sat by my side the whole dark night. Her smile became the light of my life, and her eyes spoke of her promise. What words could not say, emotions betrayed, as my fingers touched her little feet. She was trying very hard not to sleep a wink, but to live each moment with me. What more can a man want to hear or see through his happy and moistened eyes? Sometimes in life, when you've lost everything, God sends his angel to you. When you love with your pure heart, not expecting anything, but a spirit in you seeking everlasting grace, he blesses you with his power and might. No walls of color, oceans and age are distances anymore. A fresh breeze stirs the still waters of my life, causing ripples, cheerful ripples, prancing ripples everywhere. It's hard not to say what you feel inside, but careful, I must never upset her. She's free as the angel she's meant to be, until she becomes as human as me. Forgive me, my angel of stars and light, if I have said too much too soon. Life has changed as he wanted and planned. I've come very far, it's not the same anymore. I've placed my life in his safe hands. I've begun to see the way he shows. Pray to him, seek his blessings on us. That's all I do and tell you too, as we trust and wait. One sweet summer night in America, I became the richest man. The whole world came into my lap, and my life throbbed in my arms. What happened? Something's troubling? In a far, far away land. This Halifax is a place again in Nova Scotia where they held, I think at the time it was G8 summit once. It's a beautiful port. Really, we must have gone there. Did you take Jude? Okay. In a far, far away land. In a far, far away land, I lost my heart to a fairy that stands amidst the flowers beside the lake, now in my heart, in my mind, in my soul. I never knew her frizzy look could bind me to her dancing foot. She says to me she's not for me. I know, but she's been made for me. She makes me feel so very special. When she calls my name as no one does, I sing all life holding her hand, will rub her feet when she's cold and sad. How did I live this far without her? The fairy of dance, joy and grace, I'll not count years that have passed by. My life began the day she came. She plays now the harp of my thirsty soul. I become a string to a music whole. It's love in the air when she speaks to me. I get restless when she's not with me. The day I first wrote a song to her, and the paper revealed my feelings bare, came down raindrops on a sunny eve, sign God sent that he blessed us with. Sometimes it feels it'll never be. Too much I see when there's nothing to see. But then my soul speaks silently to me and tells me to trust and endure. In a far, far away land, I lost my heart to a fairy that stands amidst the flowers, beside the lake, now in my heart, in my mind, in my soul. This one is a very beautiful sentiment. It's been June in Syracuse. It's summer. It's lots of flowers, Saying to her, Indian, says, saying to her each morning, tell him to say that to you. Come on, tell him to not hear me out first. See what I say. You tell her that tomorrow morning, okay? Saying, he's also Sandeep. Huh? I take a lot of liberty with everybody who's called Sandeep. There's one here, one there, three of us here. Saying to her each morning, the day is not as bright as you. Whispering to her at dusk time, the night is not as lovely as you. saying to her all those things my flaming heart wants to say, saying to her, saying to her. To drown in the fathoms of her eyes, sail on the wings of her thoughts, open my heart and to give her the purest drops of my blood. This is my deepest desire. That is the dream of my life. Become a white flower before her feet. Let her think twice before I am crushed. Then like trample in the grass forever, melt as if you were never there. Wait for the dew to fall from her eyes. This is the destiny of my life. Loving someone is not easy. It is like worship to me, rendered in the house of the Lord, a prayer with a strong plea. When the need for warmth is dire, stones are known to have sparked fire. Saying to her each morning, the day is not as bright as you, whispering to her at best time, the night is not as lovely as you, saying to her all those things my flaming heart wants to say, saying to her, saying to her. Yeah, September, I'm back. I'm back in India. Hope in your eyes. Sometimes I feel there is hope in your eyes. Don't you? Please listen to this. Sometimes I feel there is hope in your eyes. Sometimes the lights just go away, leaving me to wonder on how we met, two foreigners on the soil of America. On the soil of America. It's how we met and the place we met, the colors of autumn, the winter snow, the stars in your eyes as you smiled at me, picking a brownie, telling me how you loved sweet things, sweet things, sweet things. We traveled many lands as we talked and talked. Conversations became the foundation of love. I kept looking mesmerized as you spoke of the rays, the beautiful rays of the universe you became. My childhood, my concerns were interesting to you. I could sense we had met, never to part again. Let me tell you, it is better to follow you than the whole world follow me every day. Follow me every day. Sometimes I feel there is hope in your eyes. Sometimes the lights just fade away, leaving me to wonder on how we met. Two foreigners on the soil of America. On the soil of America. And then there was a gap. 1 year I refused to write in English, and meantime what came out was Sudha Pillai. Sudha Pillai traveled faster, and Sudha Pillai is being made into an album of songs by Ustad Shafqat Ali Khan of Sham Charasi Gharana, Lahore, Pakistan. He's named the album Khoya Khoya Mora Piya. And then every time when he composes, he's done 4 for me already, 4 he's doing, he composes a tune, he says, Sandeep bhai, aap to mere dil mein rehte hain, hamesha mere paas rehte hain. It is a friendship across frontiers, you know. We call it a little peace bridge of music. So he's making one now which I have written. Log kehte hain, har aadmi mein khuda hota hai, हमने तो बस तेरी आंखों में उसे देखा. So, I stopped writing English. Sudha Pillai was by the time complete, almost complete, So then one day I was scolded by somebody who said, now, come on, get on with your English songs. So I started So Far From You. This song I started in July 2008, and completed in 2009. This is a song I refuse to sing because it reminds me of so many things. The love, the flutter, the anxiety in heart, waiting for a Sunday to hear us sing, to hear us sing. Your warm embrace as I bade goodbye never went away. I feel you still close to me in every way. My lips still burn by the kiss on your neck that I implanted by leaving you on the deck. Leaving you on the deck. I am so far away from you today, as the dark night is from the bright day. Whenever this feeling ignites a fire inside me, I let it consume my body and soul with glee. There is a storm rising in the ocean within me, living the love that you never gave me. I ended up always with the fate of the thought that holds back every time the step taken for love. Now listen, you angel, you must come to me. There is nothing in America without me. Save the dream in your eyes, my teachers told me. A day will come when you will dream along with me. You will dream along with me. This is a song I refuse to sing because it reminds me of so many things. The silent streams of thought rising within me, I know you can see much more than the others can see. There is too much of you within me. Tell me, where should I go from here? So tide in the ocean of love. There will be times when you feel restless. The one you love is far away. And you don't know what's in her heart, whether she loves you the same way. So there's always a question mark. When you don't hear her laughter, there's a void in life you feel. When you don't see her for days, days seem to have no meaning at all. There's a tide in the ocean of love, all high as the moon climbs the sky. Just pick up a drop from the cup of love. Who can die before the dawn comes by? Awake am I, awakened my senses. Words I have when I have you not. Writing a song for you to hear, playing with words, tying them in a knot. Such times you live many times, my dear. Such feelings rise when your fiance is near. You think of her, wait, write, sing, call and cry, holding the eternal flower of faith in her eyes. There is a tide in the ocean of love, all high as the moon climbs by. Just pick up a drop from the cup of love. Who can die before the dawn comes by? You know, there is time is passing by. We're talking of time. So this sentiment is on the march of time. It's December of 2009 in Apuni Thandi Delhi. March of time. There is music in the air and there's a longing in my heart. Honey, a home awaits you in my arms. Don't you go on living so far. Tell me why those particles are so happy. Those keep bouncing on the tubes you study. They know you're watching with a full heart. So I have good reason to write songs, sweetheart. Love me. Love me before the breath fades away. I am keeping the fire in the hearth glowing and gay. There's enough madness in the march of time. There's enough madness in the march of time. Who said, quick, get to the line? There's music in the air and there's longing in my heart. Honey, a home awaits you in my arms. Don't you go on living so far. Kiss me. Kiss me like I'll never get another one. My passions are rising to the lipped sun. There's so much of radiance on your face, my beautiful. How can I hold myself when you are so full? Hold me. Hold me as we dance together on the floor. I keep forgetting the steps as if I'm a Shakespearean Moor. Be my gentle teacher tonight and forever. This world beyond the atoms calling you ever. There's music in the air and there's longing in my heart. Honey, a home awaits you in my arms. Don't you go on living so far. I end with one which I go once every year to Bodh Gaya. I have some friends who are Buddhists, and they have drawn me into being a master of ceremonies for their most religious Tipakatha chanting ceremony. They hold with 9 to 10, 11 countries, And so once I was sitting beneath the Bodhi tree, I feel a lot of peace there, And the monks there, some joked with me, some are very fond of me. In fact, last time I went, one said, "Sandeep, become a monk." I said, why? The other one joked, you won't even have to shave your head. You were already halfway there. So I was sitting beneath this beautiful tree, the tree beneath which Gautama became Lord Buddha. He found enlightenment. This will be the last one for the evening before we are waiting to all hear the artist within Mrs. Pillai speak. Forgot to tell you. So just the last one, forgot to tell you. Forgot to tell you, love, that when I closed my eyes under the sacred tree, your face appeared clearer to me. I did not think, I did not know that you would be everywhere I go. I believe in signs those reveal the future to me. They make you every day a beautiful part of me. Let it go here. Let it go here, like the burdens you cast behind. Let it go here, a voice whispered to me. Release the burden of the past under the tree. Prepare your heart to receive the beauty and joy that the golden girl is destined to bring to you. I listened dazed as a void filled me up, lifting me to a state of timelessness. Listen, I have not put this word now, it was already there. Sorry, man. I listened dazed as a void filled me up, lifting me to a state of timelessness. Many moments became one long moment. All desires merged in the vapor of eternity. This is my wealth. This is now me. This is what time has revealed to me. You believe me or don't believe me. I know you have started loving me. Forgot to tell you, love, that when I closed my eyes under the sacred tree, your face appeared clearer to me. Thank you very much for being such a great, wonderful audience, and listening so intently to the ravings of a madman. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sandeep, Gwen, all my young friends, I'm late, but I thoroughly enjoyed the